Hello everybody, Tykalra here, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last time, we got the Goddess Sword and made all final preparations that we needed to before heading off to the surface. This time, we'll be doing just that, right after we get interrupted by Fee. Master, the column of light is visible from here. And sure enough, there it is, right in our direct sight, I guess. Dive off the ledge and call your Loftwing from here, where you can see the column of light. And here we go. We're gonna search for Zelda. And something that I always love to do, because it bothers my sister. Earlier, Zelda says you gotta press down promptly to call out your Loftwing as soon as you jump off a cliff. So naturally, I wait for a little while because it bothers her. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna keep going. So, for the first time ever, we're on our Loftwing in a non-scripted section. We can now pretty much look around as much as we please. So, Fee tells us that we want to go to the Pillar of Light, but we don't actually want to do that yet. As you can see, there's this thing over here that has a special treat for us if we go there first. So we're going to go all the way over there. We're going to dodge the Pillar of Light like pro. And I'd like to show off a few things in the sky, and I get interrupted again. I got too close. Yes, I get it. And you can descend into the surface. I get it. Okay, thanks, V. So she's gonna tell us that yeah, we can go into the Pillar of Light, but we don't want to. Not yet. So there are a few things that we can do here. The first of which, this is probably something that you're gonna want. It's not probably something you're gonna want to know. It's something you're gonna want to know. These rings of rocks will speed you up, and so you can get special, like, you can speed up that way. So we're gonna fall in here, and you can once again just use your sailcloth to secure a safe landing, and we're gonna enter in. Welcome to the Lumpy Pumpkin. As you can see, there's a few things on that chandelier that we might want to pick up. So we can look around. I think you can get some pumpkin soup if you want to, but we're not going to at the moment. So you can just come up here, and as you can see, there's a sign that says no roughhousing on the balcony. Big ruckuses cause the chandelier to shake. So naturally, because there's some fancy items on that chandelier that we want, we're gonna run around into the wall a few times and cause a few problems. That guy's face. Why would you do that? Get down here and come here this instant. Well, I promise it. I had good intentions, guys. I promise I'm gonna save the world. Just gotta get this thing. I don't think we've seen these before. This is a piece of heart. If you collect 4 of them, you get 1 more heart in your health bar. So that's fun. They're always really useful, and we can talk to these guys. You won't actually be able to leave until you talk to the owner here. He won't let you go. What's wrong with you? Just look at what you've done. You broke my fancy custom-ordered chandelier. You're going to be working for me for free until you pay off every single rupee that chandelier cost me. Are you ready to own up your responsibility? Well, no, not really. I kind of want to just go. What did you just say? You got some nerve coming in here, busting up my chandelier and thinking you can get away with it. Wait, can I actually leave? I have never said no to him before. I'm not sure if I can actually leave or not. Oh, never mind. So, funny story. While recording footage for this video, when I went into editing, a section of my audio was missing, approximately 1.5 minutes of it. So starting from where I said that latest so funny story part, this has been recorded after the fact. During this 1.5 minutes, I don't say anything too majorly important. other than the fact that we won't actually be partaking in the side quest quite yet, simply because we don't have all of the items for it. What happens is I laugh at myself for having to waste the life potion that we just received, because I was dumb and had poor planning, before getting interrupted by Fee about having low battery life. And I cut away to fix that problem. When I come back, you're gonna see a little jerk in the video really fast for me opening and closing the pause menu. When I come back from that, that will be live commentary once again. So, it's not major. I don't know why I lost footage, or not footage, but audio for that, but it's just one of those things. So, please be forgiving, and I will get back to you in approximately 10 seconds. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay, here we go. I know that when Fee tells you that, you still got one, like, quarter of your regular battery life left, but I didn't want to risk it. I'm planning on recording several episodes today, just in one sitting, so I didn't want to risk it going out during the recording at any point. So, we took care of that. But here we go, straight into the pillar, which, I guess that's it. Me and my friend, we always liked to go as far away from it as we could. That wasn't that, but I played this game with a friend before me. We love to go as far away from the Pillar of Light as we possibly can. But here we go. Straight into the surface. Got a nice foresty region down below us. Here we come. It actually does it for you automatically, so you don't actually need to worry about it. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth. Is she telling me that I actually have to press the button even though I don't? Oh yeah, except for you do it for me every single time. Trust me on this, guys. I didn't know she said this, but it will do it for you automatically every single time you come into the surface, but by my calculations, you are currently positioned in the location known as the Sealed Grounds. Welcome to the Sealed Grounds. Strange architecture. I was always confused by this, but it will be explained later, the spiral architecture here, but it is currently a strange design choice. And it will zoom in on your map for you. I wasn't touching anything, I promise. Please proceed with caution, she says. So right here we have a bird statue that we can't do anything with. It won't let us. So we have no option, and here we have a new enemy. These are Dekubabas, currently a staple to the Zelda series. However, this time they have a new trick up their sleeve. You have to use directional slices to hit them in their face, where they, yeah, or, you know, what do you want, Fee? Oh my goodness! No, okay, she's telling us that she can, while we're targeting enemies, she can provide bios for them. By doing like this, see, she's gonna say, "Oh, it's a Dekubaba. It's you gotta slash it, sort of." And she's like, "The inside of yeah." The problem is, so I probably won't. I definitely won't be doing these for every enemy in the game. Ow. But maybe. Possibly for for like boss characters and stuff, I might do it, but I'll more than likely forget. Besides, that's what you've got me for. You don't need Fee. Probably wouldn't have taken damage if I hadn't used the sailcloth there, but you know, dramatic effect, guys. Here we go, having another flashbacky dream. Yes, I just said that again, this time knowingly, because I'm a dork. That looked like it hurt. Here we can see the monster is once again coming out. This time Link readies himself for a battle, and nothing happens. We're just back in the sealed grounds like normal. Link, stop standing there like an idiot with your arms over your face. No one else could see that. Oh yes, that leaf is so impressive. So, we have the chance to explore a little bit more. We really have no option to go anywhere. This door is locked, as Fee is going to tell us, but I'm going to ignore her because I don't want to listen to her ranting. So, we really have nowhere to go but down. As usual, you can just use your sail cloth to pretty much avoid any damage from falling whatsoever, so that's always really helpful. Young one. Child of destiny descended from the sky. It's going slower than I'm reading it. Stop it. Raise the sword of the goddess skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. What if I don't want to unleash the evil aura's power? Because this music is creepy. But we're gonna do it anyways because we really have no choice. The game makes us. So, apparently that was a good thing. The evil aura went away. And these pockets of wind started shooting upward. Master Tycholra, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. No, really? I couldn't tell. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through the process known as dowsing. No, I don't want you to explain it to me because you're going to explain it in a million more words than I can, so... Hold down C and select Zelda as your dowsing target, she says. So, what she's talking about, dowsing is a new mechanic, so... Gotta center it. So you can now search for Zelda, basically. Your sword will tell you the general direction where Zelda is or has been. So it's a very useful mechanic, and you'll be using it a lot in the future to help gauge where you are, where you need to go, as far as story progression. And even a little bit later, you'll get special abilities to start dowsing for even more things that are more helpful. So, it's a very useful thing to know. And now we can see that this door appears to be open to us. We are inside the sealed temple. There's this strange gap in the architecture that we may be seeing more of later. And if we approach the stairway, we see an old woman with a very, very pointy hat. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Tycholra. Ah, Tycholra. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. It's proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet, all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Tychalra, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X on your map marks the path that will lead you to Faron Woods. You will be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press C to place a beacon. So this won't have any effects that we can tell at the moment, but we will be able to see what this did in just a second. You cannot see it from where we are. A beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. You must head into Faron Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you will find there should prove useful for you on your journey. She has magical hair. Sounds like another Zelda character whom I know from a different Zelda game, except her hair was yellow. You are ready. Leave through the door before you head into the woods. I wish you a safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Tychalra, go bravely. Okay, I just want to point something out really fast. So, she said that she has been here for many years, waiting for this, the chosen hero to come down. In the Hyrule Historia, a special art book, basically, released for this game, well, for the Zelda in general, in the Hyrule Historia, it says that each braid represents 1 year that she's spent in this temple. And if you look, they show a picture of her without her hat thing, and her hair goes up to about here. She spent that many years to tie that many braids around her hair, around her head, just waiting for me to show up. That's kind of creepy, actually. Also, her hat is a sundial. Yes, the book actually said that. I'm not even making this stuff up. I'm just gonna drink this now because I actually know something that's in this area, so we're gonna cut these pots, and you. I want you. This is extremely useful. You want to catch this. You caught a fairy. This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. If you put it in a bottle and keep it with you, it will come to your aid automatically if you run out of hearts. So basically, if you die, this guy will come and save your life. You will be instantly revived with 6 hearts. She also mentions that there is a treasure chest here. On the other side, we get another bottle with some revitalization potions. Fully replenishes your shield gauge and restores 4 hearts. So that's what it did. Didn't know that. I think I used it pretty early on in my original playthrough of this game, so I kind of forgot what it did. But anyways, let's just get out of here. I'm done being dumb and not knowing stuff about the game that I'm Let's Playing. So, as you can see, there is the beacon that we placed earlier. It is a literal beacon that shines in the overworld. So basically, if you're ever lost, place a beacon and you can head in that general direction and you'll figure out where you're supposed to go. And you must cut all the grass. All of it. Except you shouldn't, because then you'll spend forever cutting grass. Hey, it looks like we have a friend who's in trouble here, or maybe he's not a friend, we don't know. But he's in trouble. Well, let's help him out. We're nice like this. Get him! So these guys will try and block your attack. I just kind of dashed right into this. These guys are bokoblins, and they are really easy. These are your basic Goomba type enemies, I suppose. They're everywhere, and they're really easy to kill. And he dropped an item over there, and I can't get it because it goes straight into the cutscene. Thanks, my friend. I don't like you anymore. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I'm Gorko the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there is some kind of place above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky, or down from the Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it's said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? This is a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not? We'll listen to his spiel about it. Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this. People actually live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. This place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavy, plump with fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magical wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, oh, the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That's the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong. It's beyond amazing! You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Are you just going to keep telling us lore about our homeland? Because I'm pretty sure we could tell you more about it than you could tell us about it. But we'll listen to you anyways. Good to hear, bud. I'm completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I will need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I'll give you the latest info. So we're going to casually walk up to the statue real fast, and something magical happens. Welcome to the bird statues of the surface. Whoa! What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? So, by examining the statue, we can save as usual, but it also allows us to return to the sky should you need to. So if you want to, you can use this to return to the sky. Here, I'll show this off for you real quick. You can return to the sky, and what this will do is it'll shoot you right back out of the pillar of light that we came through initially. Should you So it's going to shoot you up. It'll automatically call your Loftwing for you. So no waiting around like I love to do. And should you go back into the Pillar of Light, you probably would imagine, oh, you have to backtrack all the way back from the sealed grounds. Luckily for you, that's not the case. By going back into the Faron Woods region, report master. It is possible to send to a specific bird's statue after you have already visited it. I have memorized its location. To do this, point to the area you want to descend with, and so forth and so on. So, basically what she's saying is by memorizing the location of where you want to land, she can make you land where you want. So we can go behind the temple if we want to. So, what if... I'm just thinking of this right now. If she's the one who's putting us in these certain locations, couldn't she just put me, you know, somewhere over here where I haven't explored yet? Why do I have to go to the explored regions? I don't get it. Fee is weird. Let's just put it as like that. Anyways, once again, automatically puts up your sailcloth for you, and I think we're going to end off things here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we'll be exploring deeper into the Faron Woods region and seeing what it all has in store for us. I'll see you guys then. Bye.